Giles today here from Swarve Collective. I'm with the one and only Ayo. I came across Ayo through the algorithm. Man was giving me financial education and how to manage things in a career perspective. I thought it was quite interesting because a lot of the content on socials is very much like vanity metrics, you know? What car are you driving, or where are you going on holiday, and you have to be a business owner earning like millions of pounds to be able to chat to some of these girls that are jobless, you know? Really, you know what I'm saying? They're jobless. A bag with no... anyways, that's a whole different subject, yeah? But you know what I mean? Yeah. But what I liked about your content is it was you. It felt very personable, and you've done very well in a line of work that some people have struggled in. Yeah, and not only have you done that, you're managing a family. I know you're a married man as well.
Bro, you done your research.
Man, watch the videos, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I didn't just stop you by chance. I watched the videos. I'm following you right now.
Appreciate that.
You know, so I just want to say, like, first of all, like, great work, because you are kind of in a place where mental health is such a big thing because people are pursuing the wrong things. You helping them manage their actual working income and show them how this isn't a dead end. You can actually up-tool yourself and get to where you want to be. Because I think it was like 2021 or 22, you were saying that was like a transitory year for you where you moved into another line of work.
Yeah, it was 2020. Decided to try out something new and started from the bottom of like business development, entry-level role. Salary was okay, but I had in mind that there's so much that I could actually get done, and the sort of the career ladder and the trajectory of that career is endless. So let me get into that, and then had some good successes, managed to earn a pretty decent amount, and have been earning a pretty decent amount. And I thought to myself, I wish that there were people who had shared this when I was so much younger. Because if I started this when I was in my early 20s or even late teens, imagine where I'd be today. And so I just thought, let me start sharing that with other people because they need to know as well.
No, that's powerful, bro. You know, some of the things I've heard here today, I was speaking to a woman and she told me she's got an unfair advantage. I said, why? She goes, because she works in tech, right? And she used to be a police officer. She retired, she wanted to change careers. So it took her 3 months, yeah, but she said she's a black woman and she is working in tech, and because she's black and she's a woman, she has an unfair advantage. I was like, bro, that's crazy, because I never hear no one say that, yeah? But I'm in an environment as well where, you know, someone else might say, I'm a woman, there's feminism at work, and I'm black, you know, so it's extra hard, but she looked at it the other way. And for me being a black man, it's been kind of interesting, because as I've been kind of trying to pursue things and move up the ladder, I've had me being black as an advantage, actually, right? I might be the only black person in the room. I'm not saying I want it to be that way, but by chance, being that way and then not seeing my skin color as a disadvantage has actually helped other people not see it as a disadvantage as well. And what I like about your content is you don't even talk about your skin color, you just talk about facts and things, but because I'm hearing it from someone that I would see at the family cookout, I'm like, yo, is it actually hitting different, you know? So how's it been for you actually, even me stopping you right now? How does it feel being in these environments, getting noticed? Do you feel like, you know, you're doing a good thing, which I think you are?
Yeah,
how's it been?
I think it's definitely positive. I'm not the type of person who enjoys being in front of the camera and being like a center of attention, but it kind of comes with the territory. It's been fun, but I enjoy the most the fact that I know it's helped people. So like if people are like, oh, that content has helped me, that's so insightful, I needed to know that, that's kind of really rewarding for me. So that's what I try and focus on. Try not to be awkward. I tend to be awkward, especially with a camera on me. I'm like, but again, the reward is just knowing how many people have benefited from that. In terms of like the skin color thing, the same way I don't let it be an excuse at work, I don't let it be an excuse at life. Like, put in the effort, maybe you have to put in slightly more effort, but all of these are lessons we're learning, and it's shaping us to be even more successful in whatever we're working on. So I think it's great, and I love people like you who are open and not too, I guess, proud to say, hey, I see your stuff, great stuff. I get a lot of people who I notice them like looking and pointing and being like, that's that guy, but they would never come and say, oh, that helped. And hearing that helped is like a motivation for me to just keep putting that content out there.
100%, bro. Yeah, today I switched the extrovert button on, you know, so yeah, man, bro, keep on doing it, because every view you've gotten is impacting someone, is impacting me. You know, I followed you, I follow your content. I know, and also you're not selling nothing on your page, but if you ever do put out a course, I might indulge. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, Ayo, pleasure to meet you, man. Alright, cool, man. Yeah, love, bro. Cool, man. The vision. So what is the vision? Or do you want to talk about it? The vision.
No, I can talk about it. So first of all, the name I go by is Ayo the Vision. The Instagram page is The Vision Streams. TikTok, Ayo the Vision. I've worked on an app. It hasn't been released yet, but it's an app for personal finance. People who want to organize their money better. It incorporates AI to give tips on things you could be doing better with your money, where you could be putting it, all that kind of stuff. So when it is released, I'll make sure everyone knows, keep an eye out for it. By the end of the day, my mission is really just to share financial education, the things I wish I learned when I was younger.
Amazing, man. Look, we got a magazine called Swarve Collective. I started it to help the young people. We've sold 1,000 units over summer. The guys behind the camera have been part of the sales team pushing that. And even though our audience is niche, like I try and make it so that the content we have in there is impactful. And the fact that you got the app, I'd love to promote it in there. So when it does launch, like I run a software company. So like I've been building apps for 10 years, you know, and I use that, I get some of my income to start what we're doing now, and it's done quite well. So I definitely want to promote the app and stuff like that. If we get a chance to maybe put this interview in the magazine, we'll transcribe it. It'll be awesome, bro. So thank you so much, and keep doing it, man.
What you're doing, man.
Cool, bro. Love, man. Cool.